Mariana, and today we're gonna do a yoga practice with a peak pose at the end of the class called Bird of Paradise. So throughout the entire practice, we're gonna prepare our bodies. That is our shoulders, our hamstrings, our core, and our hips in order to do the Bird of Paradise at the end of the class. So as I just said, in its full expression, you need to have ready all of these things: the shoulders, the hips, and your legs mostly. But if you're not able to do the full expression of the posture, also its previous variations are very helpful. So we're going to do all of them, don't worry. I encourage you to try to listen to your body and to push yourself without overdoing it. So let's begin. Meet me on your mat and find a comfortable seated position. Place your hands on top of your knees and close your eyes. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Hold. And deep exhale through the mouth. One more. Inhale. Deep exhale. One more. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. Seal your lips, and from this moment on, start practicing your Ujjayi breath, or inhaling and exhaling through the nose in case you don't know it. Forget about everything that's happening outside. Do not let your mind distract you with thoughts. For the next 40 to 45 minutes, we're gonna focus only on our practice. And to make this practice more meaningful, we're gonna set an intention. Think of anything that you wanna work on and keep it in your mind throughout the practice. It's gonna give you determination, and it's gonna make your practice not only a physical practice, but also a meaningful practice. Whenever you're ready, bring your hands to your chest in a prayer's position, and let's chant an Om together. Inhale. Open your eyes, relax your hands, and let's begin. So, first of all, let's meet in a tabletop position. We're going to do a short stretching for the shoulders with the cat-cow. So find a neutral spine, and on the inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more time. Inhale, arch the spine. Exhale, round the spine. Come back to a neutral position. Extend the right leg to the back. Lift your left hand up, arm up. Lift the leg and grab your foot with your hand. First chest opener and shoulder opener. Try to push your leg up and back, and this is gonna help you to open the shoulders and also start stretching the hip a little bit. And release. Arm down. Now extend the left leg back and up. Right hand up. And grab your foot, the outer side of your foot with the right hand, and extend up. This should feel super nice. And release. Very good. And from here we're going to go up to a tabletop position. Find your alignment. Pay attention to your body one moment. Check your wrists. They're in line with your shoulders. Check your core. Your legs are straight. And from here on the inhale, bring the right leg to your elbow and place the foot outside of your right hand. Place the left knee and exhale, open the hip. You can push it with your hand, which means that your foot also opens a little bit. And return, very good. Tuck the toe in again and send the leg back. And inhale, bring the left foot to the front. Place the right knee on the mat and exhale, open up. Don't overdo it here, we're just beginning. So it's just an initial stretching. And return. Place your hand down, tuck the toe in, and plank. And now from here we're going to shift the hips up to a downward facing dog. Also find your alignment here. Give some movement to your hips, to your knees, to your ankles if you need. Pay attention that you're putting the weight on the knuckles of your fingers and not on the wrists. Check that you're breathing, don't forget that, Ujjayi. And look between your hands and on the tips of the toes, start walking to the front until your feet meet your hands. Find a ragdoll here, grabbing the hand, the elbow to the opposite hand. Find some movement if you want. The belly is tucked in, that's going to help you fold even more forward. And release the hands and vertebra by vertebra come up to a standing pose. Very good. Let's start warming up with sun salutation A. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Maybe you need to bend the knees here. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, spine is straight. And exhale, Chaturanga. If you don't want to do the Chaturanga yet, you can place your knees, chest and chin. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. And here, Cobra, also if you want. And exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale here. Feel that someone is pushing your hips up towards the ceiling. Exhale. look between your hands, and on the inhale, step forward. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands up, look between your hands. Exhale, Samasthiti. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, spine is straight, look towards the front. And here, again, you can step or you can jump all the way to Chaturanga or jump to plank. I show a jump into plank this time. So the body, the core is very strong, so you don't collapse. And exhale, low plank Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale. Exhale. Gaze is towards the belly button. And on the inhale, either step or float to the front. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Last round. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. However you reach here, stepping or jumping. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. And from here, we're going to find a moment, a seated position to do as an opening exercise. So, sit on the mat. I'm going to face you, but you can stay as you are. Here's where maybe you need the strap, the belt or the t-shirt. So we're going to do a posture called Gomukhasana. So first, you're going to place the left knee down on the mat and the right knee on top of it. So this might come in a little bit difficult at this point because we just have started the practice. So actually we're going to maybe do it placing the foot on the outside of the left knee in order to start stretching the hips, opening the hips. Very important, the spine is straight. And here we are gonna bend the arms to the back. So left arm comes up and bend the elbow. So you're touching, I'm gonna show this way. Your hand is touching your trapezius, so to say. And the right hand is gonna bend up, and then maybe you're gonna find your fingers and clasp them together. If maybe you have your shoulders a bit tense, so this is not gonna be possible. So here's where the strap might be helpful. So you can grab the strap with one hand, maybe preferably the one that is up. And then with the other hand, just find the strap. And then from here, what you can do is to start pushing and pushing and pushing. Okay? As far as you can. So when we're here, we're gonna stay for a moment. You should not compromise your spine. So if this is too much for you, it's more important that the spine is straight. And release. And now we switch the legs. So now the left knee is on top of the right one. Both hips, both sitting bones are on the mat, and the foot is on the outside. And here the same, but now the right arm comes up and bend, and the left one meets your back. I have a bit more tension on this side, so it's a bit more difficult to clasp them together. Again, use the strap if you need. And feel the stretch, feels very nice. And softly release. Give some movement to your shoulders, to the front, to the back. Very good. Yeah, so let's continue. We maybe do the full Gomukhasana later. So now we're going to do some flow, some ladder flow to prepare the rest of our body for this very beautiful peak pose, bird of paradise. So yeah, let's go up to a downward facing dog. And on the inhale, lift the right leg up and open the hip and bend the knee. And here you're looking down under the left armpit towards your right foot. And extend the leg, square the hips, bring your knee to your chest and place your foot between your hands. Inhale, arms up, crescent pose. Bring hands to chest, and on the exhale, place your elbow outside of your right knee for a twist. Ideally looking towards the back. So pay attention here that your hands are looking for your heart center. That means that you have to open and twist from the spine, not from the hips. And if you can, open your arms to give more stretch. You don't have to do it though. And return to twist. Return to crescent pose. And exhale, Vinyasa Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale, lift the left leg up, open the hip, bend the knee, and again, you're looking down under your right armpit, and maybe you can see your foot. And extend the leg, square the hips, bring your knee to your chest, and place the foot between your hands. Inhale, crescent pose. Exhale, hands to heart center, and twist. Twisting from your upper body and from the spine. Maybe you want to look to the back, loop, not losing the balance. And maybe you want to go a bit further and open the arms for a stronger twist. And inhale, bring hands to center, up to crescent pose, and exhale, Vinyasa. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. So we continue building this flow and we add on. So inhale, right leg up, open the hip, bend the knee. Exhale, bring the foot between your hands. And inhale, crescent pose. Exhale, twist. And you can choose to stay here, or here we're going to do a bind, like a twisted bind. So, how does this work? Place again opening your hands. If you didn't do it the last time, you maybe want to try. And so the trick here is that the left hand, you're going to kind of like twist it under your right hamstring. So this is like a kind of a strange twist. You need to be very open from the spine, and then the right hand meets the hand kind of under your belly. This is a tough one. If you can't, don't worry, comes with time. And open up to warrior two. Woohoo, feels nice. And inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Shifting the hip backward. And here you can choose where you want to place your hands. You can do it on your shins. You can rub your toes, but you can also place the hand, this time on the outside of your leg, of your right leg, for a bit more opening. Look up. Open here. Still there breathing. And open to reverse warrior. Inhale. Switch to crescent, lifting the heels. Now you're on the balls of your left foot. And from here, we're going to send the weight to the right leg. And inhale, come up to a staff pose. So now we're in a balanced position, balanced standing position. And we're going to do a tree pose, Vinyasa. So, open your knee, place your foot on your inner thigh, hip is open. You maybe can place your hands on your chest. Find a gaze, your drishti, one point in front of you, maybe the wall, if you're outside, I don't know, a tree, whatever you see. And from here, lift the hands up, core is engaged, and maybe open the hands for the full tree pose expression. And return, hands to chest, close your knee, and gently go back to a crescent pose, and exhale, Vinyasa, Chaturanga, inhale, Urdhva Mukha, exhale, Adho Mukha. Very good. So now we do this same flow, but on the other side. So your right side of the body should feel nice, warm and open now. Let's do it on the left side. Inhale, left leg up. Open knee, open hip, bend knee. And inhale. Place the foot between your hands. And come up, inhaling on a crescent pose. Exhale, twist to the left side. And here again, if the bind was too much for you on the other side, or you feel that you just don't have enough opening on the shoulders, which is completely fine, this is already quite tough, just stay there. Otherwise, first open your hands, open your arms. So chest is completely open. And look how I do it. The kneecaps are also lifting up. This gives you way more balance. And send the hand underneath your thigh, and the left hand clasps the fingers together. For a full bind. Breathe here. And return. Now we all meet in the normal twist. And inhale. Open to warrior two. Exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale. Down to Trikonasana. Open up. Open up the chest. That's the most important thing here. And inhale. Come back to warrior two. Exhale here. Inhale. Switch to crescent pose. Maybe take one step closer. Adjust your postures as you need. And here we send the weight to the left knee, left leg, sorry. And inhale, staff pose. Drishti, balance. And now find a tree pose, placing your right foot on your inner left thigh. You can help yourself with your hand like I always do. And hands to prayer. Maybe you send the hands up and open them for the full Ursasana tree pose. And return, hands to prayer, close your knee, and with control, down to crescent. Exhale, Vinyasa flow. Inhale. Exhale. We continue our flow doing some variations. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Now bend the knee, open the hip, and start come up on your right fingertips, and continue your circle until the foot is placed down on the mat behind your left knee, and up to dancer's bridge. Shifting the hips up. Now lift your head, lift your right arm, and with control, bring your leg to a side plank, Bachistasana. If you want a variation here, you can lift the leg by grabbing your toe with the peace fingers and lifting it up, if you can. Otherwise, you stay as you were. And release, hands down. And send the leg back for tree like a dog again. And place the foot between your hands. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, twist. Stay here or find your bind again. This time a little bit faster. Inhale. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale here. exhale, and come up to warrior two, and crescent pose again. Inhale, staff pose. And from here, what we're gonna do this time is that we're gonna grab with our left peace fingers the big toe, right hand to the hip, and extend your leg to the front if you can, and maybe open to the side. And extend the right arm to the right side, and look to the right side. Remember, these are all exercises that are going to help a lot later. And return. And gently lower down to crescent pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, urdhva mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Inhale, left leg up. Open the hip, bend the knee. Come up on your left fingertips and continue your circle, opening until your foot finds the floor. Hip down to prepare and shift the hips up for a dancer's bridge. Hips always going up. Lift your head, lift your hand, and prepare for Bachistasana, side plank. And if you want a little bit more challenge, you can grab your toe and extend the leg. I cannot do it with this leg because I have a little injury in my leg, so I should not do it. I'm just going to stay like this. And lower down the plank. And exhale, Adho Mukha. Lift the left leg up again. And place the foot between your hands. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, twist. Inhale, bind. Exhale, stay here. The navel is in. Don't collapse. Inhale. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale, up, crescent pose. And exhale, come up to staff. And from here the same. Left hand on the left hip and grab your toes with your peace fingers and extend to the front. And slowly finding your gaze, open to the right and the left hand to the left, looking towards the left. And return to center, release the foot, and crescent pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, and exhale. Now place the top of your right foot on the mat, weight on the hands, top of the left foot, knees in, and we sit down for a second and we're going to find a boat pose. Two variations of boat pose. The normal one, legs are parallel to the mat, hands are extended, abs are tied in, and your weight is on the tailbone. If you want a little bit more challenge, you can extend the legs up. And we're going to stay here. And lower down. Inhale up. Exhale down, not touching the ground. And up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Hold here. And release. Shaky legs. All right. So we do the last flow of this practice, which includes already the posture. So we're gonna do some exercises more for like opening the hips a little bit. Let's see how this goes. So let's come up to an Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. And inhale, right leg up, open the hip, bend the knee. And place the foot on the outer side of your right hand. But here we're not placing the knee as we did in the beginning. So here we're gonna do preparation for a pose called Ekapada Vinyasa. It looks as crazy as its name sounds, but it's not necessarily that difficult, but this is very important for the bird of paradise too. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna shift the hips up, shift them up, and try to place your shoulder underneath your knee. And then the right hand on the outside of the foot. Maybe this is already a lot for you, which in case it's fine. Otherwise you can start like trying to shin your toes to the front, like diagonal. And then the hands, the arms are gonna come like in a chaturanga pose. And maybe you can lift your leg and return. Or maybe just try to tap it up and down. And up and down. And send down to plank pose. And down. Forward facing dog. This is a tough one. If you know this posture and you wanted to do the balance, you can of course do it. I'm not going to do it in this class. Inhale, left leg up, open the hip and the knee. And place your foot on the outside of your hand. And shift the hips up. And place your shoulder underneath your knee. Start, it's also like I didn't say on the other side, but the trick is to lift your heel and then you can shin your toes a little bit easier. And from here, lift and tap. And lift, tap. And lift, tap. And send the leg back. Downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up and bring the foot between your hands. Inhale, crescent pose. Exhale, warrior two. And from here we're gonna, reverse warrior. And from here we're gonna go to a half moon pose. So place the hand on the front of your foot and take one step up. Here remember to open your hips, open your chest. We're getting there. And slowly go back to warrior two. And here comes the Bird of Paradise preparation. So first let's do a side angle pose. This is how we're gonna begin. Remember that we did a difficult bind before. Now we're gonna do the other bind, which is not twisted, which it's maybe even a little bit easier. So try to send your shoulder inside of your knee and the hand to your lower back. And then with the left hand, clasp your fingers together. Again, if this is too much, you can grab the strap and just help yourself until you find. Look down towards your foot, and from here, with caution, don't lose your gaze, you're gonna send the left leg to the front for a malasana, kind of a malasana pose. So, boop, to the front. So here you see that I still am binded, and we're gonna first open a little bit more, stretch the left leg and open up to the left side. So what's gonna happen here is that our right leg is bound in our arms, and we're gonna put all the weight on the left leg, okay? Because this is gonna be our balance. So lift your right heel up. Here we are. This is too much for you, you can just stay here and practice this movement. Otherwise, I need you to find the spot on the wall or in your front soon, so you don't lose the balance, okay? Slowly start lifting the right leg up until you're on a standing posture with the leg bound. You can also stay here, or maybe, which is the next and the final step, extend the leg up. And release. If you want to practice this more, you can hit pause and practice it several times. Otherwise, just continue with me. So we're gonna send the leg back again to a warrior two, well bound, and open to warrior two. Ooh, feels nice. And let's do a reverse warrior with the leg extended. This is a tough one. And down for Vinyasa flow. So extending the leg is just the final part where you need a lot of strength, but also flexibility in your hamstrings. But even before that, just the standing posture with the bind is quite a huge opener for your shoulders, for your hips, and it's also very good for the hamstrings. So that's a very good step in the journey, let's say. So let's do it on the other side. Inhale, left leg up, open the hip, bend the knee, and exhale, foot between your hands, and inhale, crescent pose, exhale, warrior two, inhale, reverse warrior, and on the exhale, half moon pose. Do it softly until you find the balance. Hips are open, chest is open. And here we go. Release to warrior two. And side angle. And here we bind again. So shoulder kind of underneath the knee and pass the hand to your lower back. And then with the right hand, clasp your hands together. Maybe you help yourself with the strap. And from here, bend a little bit the right leg and step to the front. So now we are stretching the right leg and opening to the right side. Open, open, open. Maybe this is what you're going to practice today, depending on how your body feels. Otherwise, you're going to lift the ball of the left foot and start lifting up. Find a gaze in the front so you can keep your balance. This posture is a lot about balancing, and remember that all the weight is on the right leg. So you can stay here or you can extend the leg. And return. And as I said before, if you want to keep practicing, just hit pause. Otherwise, we send the leg to the back again. On, release the binding, and come up to warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior with the leg extended. And exhale down for Vinyasa. Great job. Tough job too. I feel every part of my body now. Woo. All right, we did it. Now let's go to the child's pose. Hands to the front, release your forehead. Maybe you even want to place your hands just on the fingertips. For more opening of the shoulders. And slowly come up. And let's lie down on the mat. Bring your right knee to your chest. And let's go for supine twist. So inhale and exhale, twist. Looking to the right. Shoulder is touching the mat. So if you have to choose between who touches the mat, your knee or the shoulder, choose the shoulder. And release. Switch the legs. Extend the left arm. Look to the left. Inhale. And exhale. And release. Now let's grab our feet for a happy baby pose. Massage your spine a bit. And release for Shavasana. Stay here as long as it serves you, maybe some 5 minutes. You can put pause to the video here. And whenever you're ready, just ease to the right side And gently find a seated posture. Eyes are still closed. Hands on top of your knees. Take a moment of gratitude to thank your body for being able to try all these things out. And thank your mind for allowing you to do that so. And think once more of your intention, bring it outside of the mat, into your life. And let's close this practice with an Om, hands in prayer. Inhale. Thanks for practicing with me. Namaste.